doesn't get any bigger than this. Here we are at the first game of the Backyard World Series. Hello, baseball fans. Sunny Day here, along with my good friend, Vinny the Gooch. Thanks, Sunny. It's good to be here for another exciting game of baseball. I can't get enough of it. Playing in today's game are the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Both these teams are gonna go all out to win this important first game. Because as you know, whoever wins the first game will be up 1-0 in the series. Enough with the small talk. Let's play ball. There's a way ball. Pitching today is Angela Del Vecchio. Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a pretty solid spitball, especially on days ending with Y. You are so gonna strike out. Nomar Garcia-Parra leads it off here. Pull up those socks. Takes her stretch, pitch on the way. Strike! No way! An impressive right hook. What a pitch! No outs. From the windup and the delivery. Steer right! No way! Strong left hook. You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny. Into the motion and delivers. Swings to left and it goes foul. With nobody out. I think your bat's got a hole in it. Are you playing? Here's the motion. Fires. Swing. Steer right. Say goodbye to another hitter. Maybe next time that kid should use a tennis racket. That's all, folks. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate. From the windup and the pitch. Swings. Strike one. From the windup, throws it. That was ball one. And the count is 1-1. Watch the birdie. Ready now, the 1-1 pitch. Strike! Looked like a lefty. That's a tough one. 1-2. She's ready, the 1-2 pitch. And that's strike three. She got another one. Is that all you got? Marcellus Marks comes to the plate. This kid's looking to make a name for themselves. Swing! Don't swing! Swing! That kid's afraid of the ball. Takes her stretch and the delivery. Swinging! Steer right! Solid right hook. And the count is 0-1. You're gonna strike out right here. From the windup, she delivers. You can swing! Steer right! Got him with a left hook. You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny. Watch the birdie! Into the motion and the throw. Do it. Swing! Say goodbye to another hitter. Please, sit down. Is that all you got? Now pitching, Davey Marion. This boy is deadly against left-handed hitters, Sonny. He's tougher than dirt. First up is Angela Del Vecchio. And the fun is just beginning. I'm gonna smack the stuffing out of this one. Takes the stretch. He throws it. That was ball one. And the count is 1-0. Into the windup, here's the pitch. A swing, a long drive. Goodbye, baseball. Somebody's been eating their vegetables. Bada boom!
has the best attention span on the team. Must be a daily meditation.
Just don't hit me. Here's the windup. Pitch on the way. Ball one. Here's the motion. Throws it. A swing. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
She's safe. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
In a clutch situation, Davidoff knows how to keep her cool.
Runner on first. Nobody out. Wait, okay, you watch this time, and I'm really gonna hit the ball. I mean, I really hit it. You watch, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Wait. Takes the stretch and the offering. That was ball one. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing. Into the motion, pitch on the way. Strike. Attempts the steal.
They're putting the game in motion, Sonny.
They have a runner on second. Nobody out. So wing. Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball two. We want a batter, not a He winds and delivers. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Phillips turn at bat. Runners on first and second. Nobody out.
Uh-oh, here she comes.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. That was ball one. 1-0. He comes center and the delivery. That was ball two.
Just a bit outside.
2-0. The target goes up and delivers. That was ball three. The stretch. He throws it. Swinging. A long one and deep. She's safe. Kenny Edmonds steps in.
Let's see what this kid can do.
Ball one. The bases are loaded. No outs. Here's the windup and delivers. Strike. 1-1. He winds the 1-1 pitch. Strike.
They're in the hole here, Sonny.
1-2. Ready now, the 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. 1-2. Swing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Here's the windup, the pitch. Swing. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. She's out.
Well, that's the way the donkey dances, Sonny.
Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. The bases are loaded. One out. What the, Daddy? We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. You can't hit. He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. High, ball one. And the count is 1-0. Hey, batter. Swing. The windup. The pitch. Ball two.
Looks like we got a little control problem.
We want a batter. You can't hit. From the windup, the pitch. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. And she scores. And she's out. And they've scratched out another run.
You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny.
Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria can throw the ball really hard. Unfortunately, never where she wants to.
Runner on first. 2 outs.
Don't underestimate the power of pink.
Into the motion, the delivery. A swing, a blooper in foul territory. 0-1. Swing. The target goes up and the pitch. Ball 1. 1-1. We want a batter, not a broken leg. We want a batter, not a Here's the windup and the offering. Low. Ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Let's go. Sally Dobb steps in.
Are you watching, Ronnie?
The target goes up, cuts to the plate. Sliced it. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. That was ball 1. He sets and the pitch. Swings. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And the runner is safe. And the runner scores.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Oops, that's not graceful. She's safe. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Vicky's a pretty fast runner, and it seems like she can go all day without getting tired.
One late. From the windup and the throw. That was ball 1. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. Ready now, and the delivery. Ball 2. And the count is 2-0. Into the windup and the offering. A blooper in foul territory. 2-1. He comes center. Here's the pitch. And she scores! Safe. On her way in with a double.
That was a double all the way, Sonny.
Here we go. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. I'm gonna smack the stuffing out of this one. Here's the windup. Fires. Strike.
You know, you can throw your back out swinging like that.
0-1. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike. And the count is 0-2. He's ready now. The pitch. That was ball 1. 1-2. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Sliced it. 1-2. Into the motion and delivers. Ball 2. And the count is 2-2. The windup cuts to the plate. That was ball 3. 3-2. He's ready now. The 3-2 pitch. To left, and it's a foul ball. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. Takes the stretch. He throws it. Swings. And down she goes.
Boy, that looked painful.
That did not happen. And that'll do it in the first inning. 2 left on.
out there. Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate.
Right. Watch the birdie.
You can do it. His shoes untied.
She kicks the pitch. Swinging. Steer right. Nasty. And the count is 0-2. The strap and the throw. Swinging. Right. Say goodbye to another hitter. Is that all you got? Davy Marion comes to the plate.
They really need a hit here, Sonny.
Don't swing. The windup and delivers. The swing. Ground ball. And she grabs it. And the throw to first. We got him out. Dominique Lowe steps up.
This kid's gonna try to get on board and steal some bases.
Ready now. And the delivery. Steer right. That was a right hook.
That right hook is just wrong.
Here's the motion. She delivers. Low. Ball one. 2 outs. Swing.
You couldn't hit the side of an airplane.
From the windup. Pitch on the way. Strike 2.
That's the old stuff.
1-2. Watch the birdie. Takes her stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Sends him back to the dugout. That's all, folks. Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Because her parents taught her peaceful values, Annie's not a very competitive player.
Just don't hit me.
Now pitching, Marcellus Marks.
This boy is deadly against left-handed hitters, Sonny. He's tougher than dirt.
Ready now, the pitch. Ball one. 1-0. The target goes up and the delivery. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground. That's a tough out, Sonny.
And she's out. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Wait, okay, you watch this, and I'm really gonna hit the ball. I'm gonna really hit it. You watch, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Wait.
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. High, ball one. Run the stretch and the delivery. Foul ball. He's ready now. The 1-1 pitch. Foul. 1 out. Here's the motion. Fire. That was ball 2. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Low. Ball 3. Into the windup and the throw. Swung on. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. And she's safe. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat.
Flash can really swing that lumber. Just hearing her name makes pitchers sweat.
Runner on first. 1 out.
I am the greatest.
The strap and the delivery. That was ball 1. 1-0. He comes center and delivers. That was ball 2. 2-0. He sacks and the offering. That was ball 3. He's ready now and delivers. And that's the 4th ball. A free pass. count is 0-1. From the windup, he throws it. High, ball 1. And the count is 1-1. The target goes up, the 1-1 pitch. A blooper in foul territory. 1-2. The strap, the 1-2 pitch. And down she goes. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
Into the motion, throws it. A swing. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. Makes it, safe on third. Maria Luna up to bat.
Don't underestimate the power of pink.
Here's the windup. Fires. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And that's an out. That'll end the inning. 3 left on. The Dodgers are on top. Rose Klugo steps up to bat. Nobody out. She's ready, and the delivery. Strike 1. Slow left hook. 0-1. You're gonna swing. Now. From the windup, here's the pitch. Swing. Another strike. Slip sliding right hook. What a pitch. Into the motion, she delivers. A swing. A long one and deep. Gets under it. An easy out. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. Laura Nunez steps up to bat.
Check out that kid, man.
Swing. Don't swing. From the windup and the delivery. High, ball 1.
Just throw it over the plate.
1 out.
That kid, man.
I see you. Takes her stretch and delivers. That was a ball.
A little chin music to back her off the plate.
Ready now, and the delivery. Swung on. Ground ball. And she grabs it. Safe. Lorelai Ike comes to the plate.
She can just smell a hit here, Sonny.
Runner on first. 1 out. The target goes out. She delivers. The swing. Skies to left. Running back.
Whoa.
Nice.
I did it. Did you see
Nabbed
me?
it.
I did it.
Second out. Quick throw to second.
Nice catch,
A throw to second.
Nice catch, kiddo.
Nice. Next up, Nomar Garcia-Parra. Runner on first. 2 outs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. The windup, the pitch. High, ball 2. And the count is 2-0.
Hey, Bubba, you need to chill. Check out that kid.
From the windup and the delivery. The swing. Chopper to third. She scoops it up. Tosses it over to second. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. That'll bring our team up to bat. I gotta see that one again.
You did very well.
Left one on first. The Dodgers lead here. Up by 5. Sally Dobbs steps in.
The boss is kind of like a 40-year-old in a kid's body. No outs.
Are you watching, Ronnie?
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
He winds and the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
The stretch cuts to the plate.
Batter, batter, batter!
And a foul ball. 1-1.
Batter, batter, batter! What's the name of this game again?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced it, and the count is 1-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey,
Into the windup and the throw. Third strike. That's it.
Well, they get an E for effort. Well, they could have thrown me a nicer pitch.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Now pitching, Dominic Lowe.
This boy is deadly against left-handed hitters, Sonny. He's tougher than dirt.
Here's the windup, cuts to the plate. Foul ball, 0-1.
hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Here's the windup, fires. Strike.
You can't hit. We want a batter, not a
Takes the stretch, pitch on the way. Ground ball,
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
safe at first. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
A hit here would be nice.
I'm gonna smack the stuffing out of this one.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Ready now, pitch on the way. Strike. Goes for it.
A bold move by the manager, Sonny.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a
He
broken
comes center,
ladder.
fires. Swung on, sliced it.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The windup, here's the pitch. That was ball 1.
We want a batter, not a broken We want a batter.
He winds the 1-2 pitch.
We want a batter.
Foul ball.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! Swing! We want
The
a
windup,
batter,
the
not a
1-2
broken
pitch.
ladder.
That was ball 2. They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Swing! What's the name of this game? We want a batter, not a broken
He sets,
ladder.
pitch on the way. The swing. Smacked one left of center. And she's out. And she's safe. Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Annie has the best attention span on the team. Must be a daily meditation.
Runner on third. 2 outs. Just don't hit me.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Here's the windup and delivers. Ground ball sent them scrambling. They got another one. That's the way to get things done. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. Runner on first. 2 outs. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna hit this one and you watch, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Hey, batter,
He's
batter,
ready now. And the pitch. Swing. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Runner on first. 2 outs.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter!
He's ready now. And the
Hey,
pitch.
batter, batter, batter!
Swung on. Grounded into center field. That's a slow roller.
You'll be my friend.
Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
I am the greatest.
From the stretch and the delivery. Strike! What is she waiting for? 0-1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter!
Here's the windup. Fires. Ball 1.
Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter! The target goes up, he throws it. Smack one into right center field. She's gonna play it off the wall, and her speed produces another run. Safe. Safe at third. And they give up another run. Score! That's what you call a momentum shifter. Jimmy Upman steps in.
You know I'm getting a hit here, right?
Here's the motion. Cuts to the plate. That's a foul. 2 outs. From the windup and the pitch. That was ball 1. 1-1. Now pitching, Rose Klugel. This kid is dynamite. Her all-time strikeout high is 18. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball up the first baseline. She's out of there. You gotta score runs to win a game. That's it for the 3rd inning. The Dodgers are on top. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Though Nugget has a strong arm, he gets tired quickly. Must be all that picking.
Nobody out. Takes the stretch. Fires. Swing. Pop fly. And makes a basket catch. That'll send him back to the dugout. Marcellus Marks comes to the plate. You're gonna strike out right here, I can tell. Swing. Into the windup, she delivers. That was a ball. 1 out. Ready now, cuts to the plate. Strike. Right hook. You could really hurt your arm throwing like this. And the count is 1-1. She kicks the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. And she grabs it. That one out. Tag. Peggy Heffernan steps up. This girl looks like she's all business out there. From the stretch and the throw. Swings. A long line under its easy way and that's an out. He shuts them down in this inning. Let's see that play again. Halfway through the inning now. The Dodgers lead here, up by 9. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn, with nobody out.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
From the windup, pitch on the way, a swing, it's fouled back. Not a batter, not a broken batter. She's ready, cuts to the plate, swings, sliced it, and the count is 0-2. From the windup and the throw. That was ball 1. Into the motion and the throw. Swinging. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Let's go. Safe. Come on, let's play some baseball. Maria Luna up to bat.
This girl's got one thing on her mind. Getting a hit. Don't underestimate the power of think.
From the windup, the delivery. High and inside. The windup. She delivers. Jumper to third.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Safe. Sally Dobb steps in. Runners on first and second, with nobody out.
Are you watching, Ronnie?
From the
stretch and the offering. Pop fly. And she's out. Tag stroke and the runner tag. Safe at second. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the ball? Runners on first and second. One out.
And now a pitch from Swan Lake.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. Swinging. Ground ball. Sent him scrambling. That's a tough out, Sonny. She's out. And she scores! You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. The runner is safe on third. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch. I'm gonna smack the stuffing out of this one. From the stretch, she delivers. And drove it to deep left. Goodbye, baseball! Somebody's been eating their vegetables. Ba-da-boom! Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action. 2 outs. Just don't hit me. She kicks, cuts to the plate. Right, so 0-1. From the windup, cuts to the plate. Low, ball 1. 1-1. She's ready, cuts to the plate. Swung on. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. Into first on a sharp single. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. Runner on first. 2 outs.
Okay, wait, okay, I'm gonna hit this one and you watch, okay? Oh, wait a minute, okay?
The target goes up, throws it. That was a ball, and the count is 1-0. Ready now, fires. Swinging. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. She's out. Well, that's the way the cookie floats, Sonny. And this inning is over. 1 left on. The Dodgers are mopping up the place tonight. Wow! Up by 12. Davey Marion steps up to bat. This kid's got to be pretty nervous out there.
I am Bob, okay? 'Cause you might listen. Pull up those socks.
She's sacked and the delivery.
Which one am I supposed to
Swinging. Right. That was a left hook. I used to be able to throw a hook that went 20 feet up and broke right above your shoelaces.
Really?
No, with nobody out.
We got to play.
Ready now, and the offering. High, ball 1. 1-1. She's ready, the 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2, and the count is 2-1. Takes the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. That's a foul. The stretch, here's the pitch. And another batter goes down. I think that kid's bat had a hole in it. Is that all you got? Dominique Lowe steps up. This kid's gonna do everything they can to get on base. Takes their stretch and delivers. High, ball 1. And the count is 1-0. The coach calls timeout. Kimmy Ekman up to pitch now. According to the Team Quest guide, when she's not pitching, this girl likes to ride motorcycles. You go, girl.
Which one am I supposed
The windup. Here's the pitch. Steer right. Good. Looks like a right hook. That right hook is unhittable. 1 out. The windup. Fires. Swing. Strike. And it was the heat. And the count is 1 and 2. Into the windup and the delivery. Right. Another one down. Pow. Rose Flugel steps up to bat. This kid's looking to make a name for themselves.
Hey, Father, you need to cheer.
Ready now? She delivers. A swing. Laced one right up the middle. Got fire. Tosses it over to second. A bit off target there. Guns it. Over to second. Chucks it to first. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. All right, it's our turn now. Check out the instant replay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Halfway through the inning now. Left one on first. The Dodgers lead here. Up by 12. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Held out. Uh-oh, here she comes. The target goes up and the delivery. Sliced it. The windup, the pitch. That was ball 1. From the windup, the pitch. A swing, ground ball, sent him scrambling. Into burst on a sharp single. Timmy Upman steps in. This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the ball?
You know I'm getting a hit here, right?
Here's the windup and the throw. A long one and deep. That one's a round tripper, folks. Aloha means goodbye, baby.
I did it all for the candy.
Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. Teddy gets in the way when Lulu throws, which can be a problem in the field. Nobody out.
But Daddy.
Nomar Garcia-Parra has taken his warm-up tosses and is ready to go. Nomar's got a pretty good fastball and a heck of a corkscrew pitch. Takes the stretch, he throws it. High, ball 1. He really got up in the kitchen with that one. From the stretch and the delivery. Swing. Strike 1. 1 and 1. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. She's out of there. Maria Luna up to bat. 1 out.
Almost.
Takes the stretch and delivers. Swings. Ground ball up the first baseline. That's a slow roller. Into burst on a sharp single. Sally Dobb steps in. The boss is kind of like a 40-year-old in a kid's body. Runner on first. 1 out.
Now watch carefully.
From the windup, throws it. Low, ball 1. 1-0. Into the windup and delivers. That was ball 2. Looks like we got a little control problem. And the count is 2-0. He winds and the pitch. Steer right. And the count is 2-1. Takes the stretch. The 2-1 pitch. That was a ball. 3-1. He sets the 3-1 pitch. Grounder to short. Sent him scrambling. Lands on second. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. From the windup and delivers. That was ball 1. He winds and the pitch. A swing. Jumper to third. That one took a chunk out of the ground. She's out of there and makes it to second.
Come on, let's play some baseball.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. Let's see what this kid can do. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Punch and land. Ready now and delivers. Strike 1. 0-1.
You can't hit.
Ready now, the delivery. Swung on. Foul ball. 0-2.
Swing.
The target goes up and the pitch. Low and inside. From the windup, cuts to the plate. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Safe at second. And she's safe. And she's caught in a pickle. Safe.
Yes.
Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action. Annie has the best attention span on the team. Must be her daily meditation. Bases loaded. 2 outs.
Just don't hit me.
From the windup, the pitch. A swing. Belted it. She's out of there. And that's the end of the 5th. 3 left on. The Dodgers lead here. Up by 14. Mara Nunez steps up to bat. Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Steer right. Hard left.
You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny.
Here's the motion. The delivery. Swinging. Jumps up. Got it. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. Lorelei Ike steps up to bat. She can just smell a hit here, Sonny. 1 out. The windup and the delivery. The swing. Strike. An impressive right hook. 0-1.
Try this one on for size.
The target goes up and the offering. Swings. Ground ball. Right to the shortstop. Fires across to first. Out. The throw to second. Next up, Nomar Garciaparra.
Nomar's a good young player who's got some speed and can hit.
2 outs.
That kid's afraid of the ball.
She's ready and delivers. That was a ball, and the count is 1-0. Into the motion, here's the pitch. That was a ball, and the count is 2-0.
Try this one on for size.
Into the motion, the delivery.
Swing.
The swing. Strike. Right hook.
That right hook is unhittable.
The target goes up. The delivery. Break two. Fast and furious heat. Yo, hot stuff.
You call that a swing?
She's ready, and the throw. And another batter goes down. Pow! Halfway through the inning now. The Dodgers are mopping up the place tonight. Wow! Up by 14. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. In a clutch situation, Davidoff knows how to keep it cool.
Wait, okay, you watch this time, and I'm really gonna hit the ball. I really hit it. You watch, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Wait.
Swing! Hey, batter! Takes the stretch and the pitch. Ball one. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Swing! The target goes up, pitch on the way. Swung on. Foul ball. And the count is 1-1. Into the motion and the offering. That was ball two. The batter got a free shoe shine there. Swing! He sets the 2-1 pitch. Ball three. You can't hit. Swing! Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. That was a ball, and that's a walk. The most exciting play in baseball, the walk. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. I am the greatest. The stretch, throws it. Swung on, ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. And she's out. I guarantee that kid doesn't feel too good about making an out, Sonny.
Kimmy Edmonds steps in.
Everybody likes Kimmy. She's a one-of-a-kind original. Nobody else like her.
And now I'm getting a hit here, right?
Here's the windup and delivers. That was a ball. Here's the motion and the pitch. Swing. That's a foul. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. He comes center, fires. Swings. A long drive. I don't know if that one's coming down. And the runner is safe. Safe at third. Check out the instant replay. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. Lulu has good hitting accuracy, but her little arms don't offer much power.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. He comes center, he throws it. The swing. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. And she's caught in a pickle. Yes! Score! And makes it to second. Oh, yeah! Maria Luna up to bat. You watch, Sonny. She's gonna hit this one out. Runners on first and second. One out.
Don't underestimate the power of pink.
From the stretch, he throws it. Low, ball one. 1-0. Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Ball two. And the count is 2-0. He sets the delivery. That was a ball. The stretch. Pitch on the way. Strike! That kid was frozen. Here's the windup. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball four. And she walks. windup and the delivery. Ball 1. 3 on. 1 out. Takes the stretch. Fires. Swing. Sliced it. And the count is 1-1. He winds and the throw. A swing. Foul. Into the motion, the 1-2 pitch. Swings. Grounded into center field. That's a slow roller. And she's out. Can't win a game if you don't get on base. Score! Vinny the Goose, loving that. And she scores! That's the kind of hustling I like to see. Safe. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. This girl can walk the walk, but can she hit the ball? Runner on third. 2 outs.
I think that's one right.
Into the motion and the pitch. That was ball 1. From the stretch and the offering. That was ball 2. And the count is 2-0. Here's the motion and the pitch. That was ball 3. 3-0. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike 1. Whoops. He comes center, the 3-1 pitch. And a foul ball. The target goes up and the offering. Foul. 3-2. Ready now, the 3-2 pitch. Swing. It's fouled back. 3-2. Now pitching, Davy Marion. He winds. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Foul ball. And the count is 3-2. Into the motion. Here's the pitch. That was a ball. Throw down the first baseline. Man, that's not even fair. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. Boom! I'm gonna smack the stuffing out of this one. Now pitching, Peggy Heffernan.
This kid can be real intimidating like out there on the mound. I'm glad I don't have to face her.
From the windup, throws it. Strike! What is she waiting for? Ready now, pitch on the way. Ball 1. Runners on first and third. 2 outs. She sacked the pitch. That was a ball. 2-1. Ready now, throws it. Right. And the count is 2-2. She's ready, fires. Hit to deep right field. Ball is still in play. And she scores! That's what you call a momentum shifter. On her way in with a double. And they give up another run. It's all about the clutch hitting, Sonny. Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action.
Because her parents taught her peaceful values, Annie's not a very competitive player.
They have a runner on second. 2 outs. Just don't hit me. Takes her stretch. Here's the pitch. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
first and second. 2 outs.
Wait, okay. Okay, you watch this one, and I'm really gonna hit the ball. I mean, I'm really gonna hit it. You watch, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Wait.
Into the motion and the throw. Ball 1. Looks like we got a little control problem. And the count is 1-0. Into the windup and the offering. That was ball 2.
You can't hit.
She kicks. She delivers. Popped it up. And she's safe. Check out the instant replay. Keisha Phillips' turn at bat. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Uh-oh. Here she comes. The stretch. Fires. Popped it up. Oops. That's not graceful. And that's an out. And that'll do it in the 6th inning. 3 left on. The Dodgers lead here, up by 19. Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Though Nugget has a strong arm, he gets tired quickly.
Must be all that picking. No outs. She's sacked, throws it. A swing, strike. 0-1. Takes the stretch, pitch on the way. Swinging, strike. Good move, low ball, and the count is 0-2. She sacked the pitch. And that's strike 3. She got another one. I think that kid's bat had a hole in it.
Nice knowing you.
Marcellus Marks comes to the plate.
When do we get to play?
Call that a bet?
The target goes up and the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0.
You look like you need a hug.
Takes the stretch. She delivers. That was ball 2. 2-0.
Swing! Don't swing! Swing! You're a meanie.
Into the motion and the pitch. Swinging. Ground ball. One hopper to the shortstop. Throws it over to first. Out! Over to home. Peggy Heffernan comes to the plate. 2 outs. She's sacked. Fires. High and outside. And the count is 1-0.
You're gonna swing! Now!
The target goes up and the offering. Ball 2. 2-0.
You're gonna chill! Right there, I can tell!
Takes her stretch and the offering. And drove it to deep left. On the run. Beautiful catch. That's an out. That retires the side. Let's see that one more time.
Nice catch,
The Dodgers are on top. Up by 19. Can't touch these kids. Unstoppable, I tell you. Kimmy Espen steps in.
All right, Hot Dog, do your best.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder!
The windup and the delivery. Swing. A drive toward right field and deep.
Here we go!
2 bases on a ground rule double. She laced a double. Now it's Lou and Louie's turn. They have a runner on second with nobody out.
But not Daddy.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Swing!
The windup was ball 1. 1-0. She kicks. The delivery. A swing. There's a bunt. Lost her footing. Into burst on a sharp single. Maria Luna up to bat. Runners on first and second. No outs.
Don't underestimate the power of pink.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. She's ready and delivers. Low and inside. We want a batter, not a broken From the stretch. Fires. Right. I can't believe they didn't swing at that. 1-1. The target goes up, pitch on the way, swings, strike, and the count is 1-2. The stretch, the 1-2 pitch, sliced it. The target goes up, cuts to the plate. That was ball 2, and the count is 2-2. Here's the motion. Throws it. A swing. Line drive. Come on, let's play some baseball. And the runner is safe. Sally Dobb steps in. 3 on. Nobody out.
Are you watching, Ronnie?
The target goes up, fires. Strike 1. That kid was frozen. And the count is 0-1. Here's the windup. Fires. A long drive. Oh, yeah. Off the wall. And he's got it. And the runner scores. Score. Vinny the Goose. Loving that. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Vicky's true passion is ballet, and she never misses a chance to practice her moves. Runners on first and second, with nobody out. Here's the motion. She delivers. Low and inside, and the count is 1-0. Ready now, she delivers. Swing. Ground ball up the first baseline. That's a slow roller, and that's an out. Safe. Score! Like I always say, it's better to score than to not score. And she's safe. Coming up to the plate. This kid's got to be pretty nervous out there. Punch and land. We want a batter, not a broken. The target goes up, and the offering. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Let's be friends. We're in for some excitement with Mikey Thomas pitching. Nugget has a really strong arm, but he hasn't developed the control necessary to make it useful. Tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to face his big freeze. From the stretch and the delivery. Strike! The batter's got to pull the trigger on those. Swing! Into the windup and the pitch. Swings. Chopper to third. Sent him scrambling. She's out. Well, that's the way the cookie floats, Sonny. And she scores! That's the kind of hustling I like to see. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a pool stick. They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
Wait, okay, you watch this, and I'm really gonna hit the ball. I mean, I really
watch, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Wait.
We want a batter, not a
Takes the stretch, the pitch.
not a broken leg.
Steer right.
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
Swing!
Into the motion, fires. Ball one.
We want a
1 and 1.
not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ready now, the 1-1 pitch. A swing, strike. 1 and 2.
Hey, batter.
Swing!
Hey,
He winds the 1-2 pitch. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 1 and 2.
Swing!
We want a batter, not a
The
broken
windup,
ladder.
pitch on the way. Swings. That's a foul.
Hey, batter.
Swing!
Hey, batter.
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the first baseline. Sent him scrambling.
You can do it.
They have a runner on second. 2 outs.
Hey, batter.
From the windup and the pitch. Ball 2. 2 and 2.
Hey, batter. So wing.
Here's the windup. The 2-2 pitch. High and outside.
Wing. Hey, batter.
Into the motion. Pitch on the way. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
You be my friend.
Here we go.
You be my friend.
Keisha Phillips' turn at bat.
Not only can she wail on the ball, Flash can also outrun most players on the team.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs.
I am the
Want
greatest.
a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the motion. Throws it. A swing. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Makes it. Safe on third. And she scores! Vinny the Goose. Loving that. They got another one. That's what you call a momentum shifter. Let's see that play again. And it goes out of play. Runners take 2 bases. Kimmy Edmond steps in.
Everybody likes Kimmy, but she's a one-of-a-kind original. Nobody else like her. You know I'm getting a hit there, right?
Not a broken ladder. Hey, batter.
Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Wing.
Pop fly. She's out of there.
Can't win a game if you don't get on base.
And that'll close up the 7th. Left one on third. The Dodgers are mopping up the place tonight. Wow!
These kids are playing about as well as humanly possible, Sonny.
Davy Marion steps up. No outs. She's ready. And the offering. A swing. Ground ball. One hopper to the shortstop. Sings it to first. Save. Guns it. Dominique Lowe comes to the plate. Runner on first. Nobody out.
Check out that kid, man.
Here's the motion. The pitch. Swinging. Ground ball. Pitcher makes the catch. On to second. That'll send him back to the dugout. Tosses it over to first. Out. Double play. Let's see that play again. Rose Klugel steps up. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
You gonna swing.
The windup.
Now.
Fires. Swings. Ground ball.
Very nice.
She gobbles it up. Throws it to first. Out! We've shut them down in this inning. Let's see that play again. The Dodgers lead here.
These kids are playing about as well as humanly possible. trouble, Sonny.
Now it's Lou and Louie's turn.
Lulu is one of the fastest runners on the team and doesn't tire easily.
With nobody out.
Keep your eye on the ball, Teddy.
Swing! Whip! Ready now, and the offering. The swing. She lays down a beauty. She's out of there.
Well, that's the way the cookie floats, Sonny.
Maria Luna up to bat.
Don't underestimate the power of team.
The target goes up, fires. Ball one. One out. Into the windup and delivers. Unbelievable screaming line drive.
Best thing to do when you hear that scream is just duck. You're probably not gonna catch it. Plus, you don't want to be in its way.
Goodbye, baseball. I remember once back in the old days. Last season, I think it was. She hit the ball so hard she broke the batting goose. Rounded the base, holding the bat handle in the air like the Olympic pool.
Wowie kazowie!
Sally Dobb steps in.
You watch, Sonny. She's gonna hit this one out.
Are you watching, Ronnie?
Swing. From the stretch and the offering. That was a ball. The windup and the pitch. High, ball two.
Looks like we got a little control problem.
One out. Takes the stretch. Here's the pitch. That was ball three. 3-0. From the windup, he throws it. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 3-1. Into the motion and the pitch. Ball four. And that's a walk.
Man, that's not even fair.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi. Runner on first. One out.
One late.
He sacks, throws it. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-1. Here's the windup and delivers. Ball one. 1-1. Into the motion, the pitch. That was ball two. 2-1. The windup, the 2-1 pitch. Foul ball. He comes center, cuts to the plate. That was a ball. Goes for it.
This team likes to run, Sonny.
Come on, let's play some baseball. They have a runner on second. One out. Here's the motion. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Oops, that's not graceful. Going for two bases and makes it easily.
That was a double all the way, Sonny.
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
When the pressure's on, nobody's cooler than Sugar Pop.
And there are runners at second and third. One out. I'm gonna smack the stuffing out of this one. The stretch and delivers. Foul ball. Takes the stretch. He throws it. A long drive.
That one's going way back.
Lays it off the wall. Score!
That's what you call a momentum shifter.
Big got another one!
You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny.
Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action. Runner on first. One out. Let's be friends. Now pitching, Rose Lugo.
This girl can flat out throw the baseball, Sonny. I'm glad I don't have to face her.
From the stretch, she delivers. Ground ball, that's a slow roller. You can do it. Save that second. Looks like she tripped. Caught between bases. Stepping up to the plate. Now this dude's got style. And there are runners at second and third. One out.
Wait, okay, you watch this and I'm really gonna hit the ball. I'm gonna really hit it. You watch, okay? Wait a minute, okay? Wait.
You can't hit.
Here's the windup and the offering. Strike! And the count is 0-1. The target goes up, the delivery. A blooper in foul territory. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. The windup, here's the pitch. Low, ball 1, 1-2. Here's the windup, the 1-2 pitch. High, ball 2.
She just missed on that one.
2-2. Now pitching, Davy Marion.
This kid's real tricky like with his pitches, Sonny. So watch out.
He comes center and the delivery. And a foul ball. 2-2. Takes the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Towards right, and it's a foul ball. And there are runners at second and third. One out. The stretch and the offering. That was ball 3.
The batter got a free shoe shine there.
Here's the motion. Throws it. The swing. Sliced it. And the count is 3-2. Takes the stretch. The 3-2 pitch. And it's an out. And she goes down. Flips one toward the gap. And that's an out. That's it for the 8th inning. The Dodgers are mopping up the place tonight. Wow! Laura Nunez comes to the plate. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a toothpick. Nobody out. The coach calls timeout. Luann Louie steps up to the pitcher's mound.
If it's on fire or just plain hot, Lulu can smoke you with it.
Here's the windup and the offering. Steer right.
This kid's keeping it real.
Hit with a righty. With nobody out.
You can do it.
The windup. Pitch on the way. Steer right.
Nasty.
The target goes up and the throw. Strike. And another batter goes down.
Maybe next time that kid should use a tennis racket.
Good job, Teddy.
Lorelei Ike steps up.
A hit here would be nice.
I think your bat's got a hole in it.
The stretch and the delivery. Strike 1. Low left hook. 0-1.
Like you need a hug.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Strike.
Now that's what I'm talking about, Sonny.
And it was the heat.
That's the one spicy pitch, Sonny.
0-2. Takes the stretch, the delivery. Strike 3. She got another one.
You may now be seated.
Teddy, you got him.
Next up, Nomar Garcia Parra.
Swing that bat already.
You're a mean.
Into the windup and the delivery. A swing. Strike one.
Eye in the bag, okay? 'Cause you might miss it.
I can do that.
She kicks. And the offering. Ground ball.
Very nice. You did very
She
well.
gobbles it up. And the throw to first. He's safe.
You did it. Oh, you look so good.
Yeah!
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
You're gonna say that right here, I can tell. Why don't you just ground out and get it over with?
She's sacked. And the offering.
Queen!
Strike one. Runner on first. 2 outs. She sacked the pitch. That was a ball. 1-1.
Queen!
Would you like to get a note too?
Takes the stretch. Throws it. Strike. You've got to mix it up in this league to be successful. 1-2.
Teddy, you did great.
She sacked and the offering. Steer right. Another one down. Outstanding game so far for this young pitcher.
Teddy, you got him.
The Dodgers win! 28-0. As you can imagine, there will be a lot to celebrate at the water park. Until next time, this is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch, signing off.